Hello, Hexagonal chess fans. I'm Sergej Korchitskij, and today I explain you King's Gambit, one of the most exciting openings of hexagonal chess. In the initial setup, we have natural weak points in pawn chains. White have b1 and k1, and black have b7 and k7. k1 and k7 are weaker because queen-bishop teams are looking at it. So it's natural idea to use this weakness. The first move is pawn sacrifice. Of course, black accepted. Now really this knight move is double threat. Firstly, we want to take back our sacrificed pawn, and secondly, we are attacking k7, the basis of black pawn chain. What if black protect pawn with bishop? Dark bishop protects, and we expelling black rook. So now k7 is hanging pawn, because only middle bishop protects this point, but our queen bishop team attacking. For example, if we broke queen bishop team, exchange with check, knight comes back. Black stabilizes pawn chain. White make a threat to exchange bishop for knight. Generally, in the opening, when both sides have three bishops, there are many positions where bishop is more powerful. But in the endgame, knight is obviously better. Considering value of pieces, knights is about 4 pawns and bishop is about 3 pawns. So black doesn't want to exchange. Now you see that white position is obviously better, because black has double pawn in the center, and white has more space and ideal pawn chain. As well, white has a good squares for both knights, middle squares, because middle bishops were exchanged. So middle squares are quite safe for knights. So black defends against knight fork on queen and rook. White occupied the space. You see white willingly accepted isolated pawn on the f line, but now white occupied e line by all heavy pieces. It's very good position for white. Sincerely saying, I don't see how black can relieve this pressure and exchange at least one rook. Oh, it's a very difficult position for black. So you see black have to deal with king's gambit another way, and there is such good way. By this move black prevent both white threats. Now it's useless to attack black pawn k7 because black has a good counterattack on the white knight, and black can stabilize the pawn chain. It's no way. So white should invent something in this position, and there is a very interesting move. Bishop e3. Now you see there is a big threat, for example k6, f6 and j6 pawn is pinned. We cannot take because of rook. So if we directly prevent this pin, knight move is working. Because now white knight is closed by black bishop. So black should defend another way, and there is such way. e6, f6, the second sacrifice, and h5, the attacking of black pawn from another side. And now Hungarian player Boronyak invented a very good move. And this move allows to close position. So we have standoff of king's gambit, maybe one of the clue position of this opening. White have a slight compensation for lost pawn, because black pawn f6 is relatively weak. But game for white is still uneasy. So among top hexagonal chess players, king's gambit wasn't too popular. On the top level it was played very rare. In the 1990, when I was 14 years old, in my first tournament in Minsk, I played this position with black pieces against Shandor Bodor, famous Hungarian hexagonal chess master. Shandor played bishop h3. Attacking weak black pawn. It was a pesky threat to exchange my middle bishop, so I protect knight fork on rook and bishop. My idea to exchange pieces to simplify position with one extra pawn. I don't want to exchange my knight for light bishop, because it will be a small compensation. invasion in the center. Now white make pressure on my pawn d7. But I overprotect it. Finally, white knight is going to back home and attack my weak pawn f6. Nice developing of white pieces. The game is very interesting and position is quite complicated, despite I have one extra pawn. So I was unexperienced player and I didn't know what to do in this position. It looks quite defensive, but I should seek some counterplay. And now you see we have a critical position when I still have an extra pawn, but white made a very big threat. Here I should escape maybe from the deadly pin, and black position quite good. But decisive mistake. Take. And after this move I resigned, because there is no way to protect black queen because of pin. So you see, King's Gambit allows to play interesting games, very complicated games, and in the next video I will show you even more exciting continuations. See you.